What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the Weapon Collective. Today is a good day because I have with me the Infinity Easy 88, and I'm putting the very first rounds through it today. Now, I've had this gun for a while, but that's the rub with Infinities. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time before I'm ready to send rounds because they're just so damn gorgeous. Whoa. Gotta turn that dot up. Damn, that round one is killing me. Woo! Gotta love these Infinities. They shoot so fantastic. They're so gorgeous and absolutely hands down the best triggers in the entire world. Now, shooting an Infinity is a pleasant experience by itself, but then you add these Badlands butter shots and whoa, talk about pleasant shooting experience. I love it. Can't beat a butter shot in an Infinity. Oh. Man, the triggers in these guns it just flat out does not get better than an Infinity trigger. It just has this very nice defined wall. I mean, and then crisp isn't the word, light's not the right word. It is perfection. Now, it always takes a little bit of getting used to after shooting your normal 2011s, even the ones with like 2-pound triggers. Those are fantastic. And then you get an Infinity, and I always break shots unintentionally right off the bat, trying to take the slack out, and I break the shot. So it just takes a little bit of getting used to going back to an Infinity trigger because they are 1.5 pounds. I don't know, I need to throw it on a gauge, but it is truly the finest shooting experience there is. This Easy 88 is fantastic. Okay, bill drill. I can't remember the last time I ran a bill drill with an Infinity. I know I've done it, but I really can't recall how it went or when it was and which gun. Probably the Dirty Bird. So clean at a 190. Yeah, it's a little spread out, but I mean, that's the trigger. Good, I'll take it. Through 2, 184. Yeah, no. I wish I was that generous.
I'm that generous.
That's just always to the left, man. I come out of the holster that way, and as soon as I see that dot, but I'm still punching out, you know? Overcorrected there and through it. 194. I mean, a 190 off the first was the best one. High, one high.
That's fast.
That was a 183. So just one high. Clean. Oh, one low. 183. Felt faster than that though. Oh, there was one little hiccup there, but it was clean. So 185, but damn, it just like stopped working right there. So that 184 or 5 was the fastest. So let's go do the next thing. Let's go to 100. $16. That was those misses were all me. So I mean, that's one thing. Infinities are extremely accurate guns. That's for sure. The accuracy is just the machining and the fitment of this thing is nuts. Like I'll talk about it later, but the level to which these things are built is insane. And I don't think there's any better demonstration of it than this side of the gun. Right here where the slide stop comes through. Like you can see it in this light. You get this down in like the GAC cave, you can't even, I mean, you can barely feel it. Other guns, that's very pronounced, typically. And it's like it's nuts. But the whole gun's like that. Everything is so perfect. Look at this. I love this serration. You would look at that and you would never know it's an island barrel. Like, it's just insane. I love it. I don't know how they do it, but that's why I say this is called Easy 88, but there's not a damn thing easy about making this gun, for sure. Okay, at the 25, doing some of the stuff that I've been in recent videos working on. So 25 yards to an A zone in a little 12-inch circle. Start with just draw to first to the A zone steel, and then we'll go to transitions. So if you saw the top 5 videos, this was a big part of that. Oh, I'm not doing transitions yet. 147. Getting ready to though. 127. 119. 115. Oh, trying to get under a second, but that was still a 106. Oh, 108, missed though. Getting used to those infinity triggers. Like I'm taking the slack out as I'm coming onto the target and break the shot. 117. 111. Oh, 106. Trying to get below that 110-ish. Nope. That was 110 on the dot. Okay, trannies. Love trannies. Oh, what was that? They're hard. Trannies are hard. Ooh, haven't done this in a minute. It feels super weird. 2 exactly. 210. 181. Out. Let me grab another mag. I like that. Oh man, what are you doing? 194. Ah, 218, but that was the piss poor draw. That ain't gonna do much. Oh, that goes quick, dude. Oh, it's hard to keep a whole string going. Okay, running the Modern Samurai Project black belt standard. You probably all well familiar with it, but for those that aren't, start at 3 yards with the 3-2 drill, 3 to the A zone, 2 to the head, move to the 7. You have 1 second to get 1 shot to the A zone. Then you stay there for the bill drill. Then you go to 25 yards. You have 1.5 seconds to get 1 shot off to the A zone. Very fun drill, incorporates a lot of different skills, and it's just a ton of fun. 176, that felt slow, man, but got it. Good grouping, 2 to the 7. 1 second here to get a shot off to the A zone. Look at these shotgun shells. Eight, 9, bill drill. Okay, so this got to get under 2 to pass. That's good. Line break at a 187. That one was close, but that's a line break. Now we go to 25. And I've only passed this, like each station you do get 2 chances. I've only passed this 1 time clean through. So if I pass this, this will be my 2nd time doing so. Left. 149, so right on the time, but that's left. Okay, that's a bummer. But we still can pass the drill. Same, I put it right in the damn same spot. Shoot, failure. So I threw those left, unfortunate. I'm gonna try it again, but that's my natural point. Let me try it when I turn my head. I'm left eye dominant, right-handed. Peer out through that left eyeball. I think that one's in, and that was a 141. So yeah, I just needed to do that the first 2 times. But unfortunately didn't pass it, and no fault of the gun, that was on me, but everything else was really good. So Infinity Easy 88, almost got my 2nd clean black belt in 1. Okay guys, just got done putting rounds through the Infinity Easy 88 for the very first time. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I'm sure. There's Infinity and then there's everything else. Infinity is just doing something entirely different. I call it the crossroads of form and function, where they have the absolute mastery of the machining and the aesthetic, and they're cranking these things out seemingly every 2 months or so with a new drop, and everybody's clamoring to get their hands on one. They are difficult to acquire. So first off, I want to say thank you to Brandon and Peyton and Joe and the entire Infinity team. Thank you. And also to Momo Shoots, the man behind the scenes, pulling the strings, making things happen. So thank you, Momo, and thank you, Infinity. I'm so stoked to have this gun to add to the collection, and then to get it out today took a little bit of time. I've had it for a month or so and just been admiring it, been rubbing it with a diaper, essentially just waiting to put rounds through. It was too gorgeous to do right away, but today was the day. Thing ran like an absolute sewing machine, and I think that is one thing that is super impressive about Infinity, is they're cranking these guns out, and always a new design, something that everybody wants to get their hands on, like I said. But the consistency of the machining, the consistency of the trigger pull, every Infinity I've ever shot has like the exact same trigger. And that's impressive to say the least. But then I also was talking to Blake today as we were filming, and the thing just absolutely runs. I don't remember ever having a malfunction on an Infinity, and that doesn't matter the ammo I'm running, the conditions I'm running it in. They do all this masterful machining and aesthetics, but then function is always paramount. They just run and they look gorgeous, and that's what I experienced today. The thing absolutely just killed it. There was some going through the drills. I screwed up the last round on the black belt standard, but that was me just yanking the gun, and everything else went totally smooth. Great times. and then just like I said, just blew it on the last position. But I did have, I think, my very fastest time on the plate rack. Unfortunately, that was off camera. We were over here loading mags, and I was like, let me go see how this thing does on the plate rack, and just, of course, do my best time ever. And then once we get the camera on, things fell apart really quick once I really start trying. But the gun's fast, it's flat, it's so much fun to shoot. It's in infinity. That's all I can say. So those in the know, and those that don't, I hope have the experience one day of shooting the gun. And other than that, it's gonna be in future episodes. Always trying to get new infinities. It's absolutely, without a doubt, one of my favorite gun manufacturers on the planet. Always trying to get the next one. So you'll see this in future episodes. Please comment, like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. I'm Jeff for the Weapon Collective, and I'll catch you next time.
Oh, Jeff.
Oh, I got to keep you on your toes, Blake.
Yeah.